hands up right now.
Warren, you ready? Mason, you ready? Click!
Mason Fowler in the blue, Warren Brooks in the red. Warren Brooks is the one who just pulled guard. I also know Warren Brooks because of his beard. Guys, this is a trick. This is a trick position by Warren Brooks. He loves when guys take his back and put the legs in. I'm just sharing with you now because I know what you're thinking. If you've watched grappling, you're thinking, wow, Fowler sure got to a great position. On any other athlete, I would agree with you. Warren Brooks has an entire system that he has formulated from having somebody on his back with the hooks in. Fowler doing a very good job, though. Notice how Fowler's legs are not deep. When you take somebody's back and you put the legs in, jiu-jitsu likes to call that the hooks. I come from a wrestling background. We just call that when your legs are in like this. There's different ways to put your legs in, including very deep. Look where Fowler's at. Fowler is only heel deep. He's even almost on a hip. Now you're starting to see Warren Brooks is using the bend of his left knee to start to isolate one of those legs. I am telling you now, I understand that Fowler looks to be in dominant position. This is where Brooks likes to play, believe it or not. In all of my years in this sport, I have never seen anybody who likes to be in this position, except for Warren Brooks. Fowler on the back, and you're seeing even with the size. I mean, Warren Brooks is somebody who's really learned to use his body type. But even Fowler's in this position. Go, wait a minute. Every time I've been here with an athlete before over the last 10 years, the match is done by now. How come I'm not able to sink this in? Brooks is staying there. See, now you guys are starting to see what I'm warning you. That's where Brooks likes to be. Even right now, he's going back to the knee saying, hey, Mason, how come you're not spinning behind and putting those hooks back in? All right, Mason looking for a guillotine. Oh, I like Fowler. I like Fowler. Here we are halfway through. He's had two different submission attempts. One a rear naked, two a guillotine. Now he's back on his feet. Brooks coming back down. I am telling you guys, Brooks is trying to bait it. He wants Mason to spin behind him and take his back. Believe it or not. You're going to believe it by the time this match is over. Okay, Fowler looking for a guillotine again. Brooks doing everything right. If you ever cut in a guillotine, you can get your shoulder blades to the mat. You will be out of that guillotine. Fowler's looking around going, what do I do here? This guy's literally giving me his back. Now, there's some kind of a discussion, I believe, and I am wrong, possibly just a little trash talk there. It looked like we were having a Craig Vinny moment again. It looked like there was a discussion going on. Fowler coming back out front. Notice what Brooks is doing with his arms for defense. Just bringing his arms across his face like a boxer would do. George Foreman used to defend punches this way. It's called the cross block. It's also a very good way to defend guillotines. Fowler's doing everything right, guys. He's having a body type issue. Warren Brooks has a very big neck. So when Fowler does everything right, gets his lock, gets around, gets exactly like he would do with his training partners, but now he's trying to do it on a 270-pound man, you're seeing the difference. You're just seeing well, wait just a second. I'm doing everything right. How come this guy's still breathing? "45 seconds to go in regulation." Fowler going for this guillotine. Oh, now Fowler's coming over the shoulder. This is a totally different kind of guillotine. He lost it, but he went for it. Mason Fowler in the tournament as a brown belt because Craig Jones said, this guy belongs in the tournament. Take it from me, he belongs in this tournament. He's an IBJJF World Absolute Champion, undefeated professional MMA fighter, Bellator MMA veteran. I bring that up because we do say black belt or better. You've come through Bellator or the UFC, that would qualify for the as better. I heard the clicking there. I believe that was a 10-second warning. Now, this is going to be interesting, guys, because don't forget, we did see what happens when Fowler takes the back of Warren Brooks. He has a very hard time. It's a very hard time finishing, but we also saw that Warren Brooks has a very hard time escaping promptly. There are two things at play in these overtime positions. First off is the submission, but second is escaping promptly. All right, Warren Brooks has won the toss. He is elected to go to the armbar position. Brooks will be in his first offensive position here. Guys, notice the arm. Notice the arm that Warren Brooks put in. Didn't quite have time to finish that old thought. Old Mason got out before Chael got to finish the thought. I'll just move on past it now. Mason gets to return the favor. Referee Dave Hagen is adjusting them just so. Now watch how Fowler does this. Fowler takes control with the outside arm being his left arm. Now that's going to allow his right arm to come free anytime he wants to post on the mat, or two to come under the leg of Warren Brooks. Fowler looking to push this off. Fowler could have some opportunity here. He's going to have to get a break. Okay, did I hear tap? I believe I did hear the word tap. Yes, there was a tap. That will bring a conclusion to the match. Fowler with good luck there in that overtime. Look, guys, I got to tell you, I mean, Fowler came in this well-hyped. I'm seeing it. I mean, that's a very hard body type to take on, guys. Don't forget, Fowler is 190 pounds. He just took on, I apologize, Fowler is 209 pounds, but he just took on an opponent who's 270 pounds with a very awkward style. Fowler went for a number of submissions. He took back control. Let's throw this up to Kevin Keeney to make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission in 19 seconds of the bottom half of overtime round number 1, Mason Fowler.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Well, now that was beautiful, Mason Fowler. By the way, you did just give